All right, now let me help you a little. Okay, describe a journey you made where you learned something new. Now tell me, which tense is this?
Simple past.
Yeah, simple past. Okay, where you learned something new. So that should be a journey you made in the past, not now or not in the future. Got it? So you have to use the simple past tense, something like that. And you can see we have like kind of, we can say like 4 questions, kind of sub questions there, right? For example, what happened on the journey, or what forms of transport you used, how you felt, and explain what you learned which was new. So actually all of these questions are there just to support you. Okay, that means you don't need to answer all of them, or you can come up with something by yourself, doesn't really matter, but they are there just to help you. Because imagine if you can speak, or you can answer each one of them for around 20 to 30 seconds, that means you can speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Very easy, right? Okay, so try to answer all of them. Like, what happened on the journey? Of course, lots of things could happen on the journey, right? Like this happened and that happened, something like that. So you can answer within 20 to 30 seconds. Very easy. Okay. As forms of transport, you can say, okay, you can use many forms of transport, right? Maybe this on that road or on that path you use a bus or a car, and then you have to switch to a train or a plane or whatever. Doesn't really matter. Or you went cycling or something like that. It's fine. Practice by speaking a little bit louder. You don't have to think in your mind. Speak loudly. Go. Practice. Tập nói đó mình không, đây không phải môn lịch sử. Okay? You do it. Remember, you need to introduce your talk, right? And then you need to introduce some new points, and then you make a conclusion. You introduce your talk within 5 seconds, something like that, and conclusions 5 seconds, and the rest you still have, okay, time to answer all the 4 questions, each one of them from 20 to 30 seconds. Done. Easy. Finished? Just give it a try, and then I'm going to give you some feedback, and then you can continue. Okay? Finish? Okay. No problem. Let me check that for you. Sok, you want to go first? No? So who? Kiệt, yeah? No, not yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Not yet? Okay.
5 more.
Okay, 5 more minutes. All right. Practice speaking now. Okay, now tell me. So, doesn't matter. Just do it. I will give you feedback, and then you know how to improve it. Ready? Go. Go. Okay, you went to Vũng Tàu, right? So what happened? Okay, you need more time to prepare. Go. Stop looking at this. Just practice first, and then you look at that. You check the time later. Practice. Just say whatever you like first, and then you check the time. Practice fast. Yes? Luggage. Luggage. Alright. Now, let's go. Tell me. Yeah? Someone please tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, you can go first. Stop, check the time for him. Go.
Okay. In August, I had a journey in Nha Trang with my friends. There are three or four people. We had a lot of memories together in Nha Trang, and we traveled to Nha Trang by uncle's car, and my uncle is travel us to Nha Trang. After take the college, after take the college, in hotel, we went to the beach and swam, played volleyball. However, it was rain, and we need to take back to hotel. Tonight we had some BBQ, and then we did talk together. It was really fun. I felt happy, and I miss them, and I hope I will have a journey again.
Yeah, second. The time is okay, but you need to speak like more fluently. Okay. You don't stop right there. You just keep speaking, keep practicing until you can speak fluently. That's how you can improve your speaking skill. Not just one time, but many times. All right? Yeah, Hân, done. Finished? Now tell me. Check the time. Go. Yeah, okay, time.
1 minute 35, maybe 34.
Okay, 1 minute and 34 seconds. It's alright, but you didn't really speak fluently, right? So that's why the time is a little bit longer than it should be. So guys, this is the kind of the first couple of times you are practicing with speaking part 2. So it's okay for you to do like that. Of course, it's already okay, good enough, but you need to practice a lot more, okay? Make sure you can speak fluently. So, yeah. Of course, you need to improve a lot in terms of pronunciation and grammar as well. Regarding the content, I think it's good. You know how to answer the questions there, and you have good content, okay? It sounds interesting. The rest is you need to keep practicing. And also, guys, imagine now you have just spoken for 1 minute and 30 seconds and you only run out of ideas, right? So you need to come up with something else. Now, can you imagine that you speak very slowly and you didn't do it like you didn't speak very fluently? Imagine what would happen if you speak fluently. So that means that maybe you only need to speak for 50 seconds and then everything is done. So that means that you need to add more to your content. You understand? Yeah? Tại vì các bạn chưa nói trôi chảy mà đã 1 phút 30 giây, chưa đủ 2 phút. Vì nếu như bạn nói trôi chảy nguyên cái bài đó chắc chừng 40 seconds to 50 seconds. Too short, right? So you need to come up with more. Got it? Okay. Now stop your turn.
The journey I want to tell is the trip I went to Giao. And there I can do a lot of fun activities like eating seafood, playing around, and go to the hotel to have a rest. The transport I use on the trip is by a private car because I don't like public transport because it is quite expensive. On the trip I felt happy and excited to explore all the things there. The thing I learned there is nothing.
Time?
58.
58 seconds. That's not enough. Okay, thank you. Now, do you recognize something? Thanks for his speech. Now I recognize one thing. Guys, you forgot one important thing. You still consider this as a kind of as a serious test. So that's why you couldn't answer very well. You should consider this as just a normal conversation between you and a friend. Now, tell me, if you sit in a cafe with your friend, and if that person say, "Hey, can you tell me about the trip you made last week or last time? Where do you go? And how you felt about it?" Do you answer that person this way? Yes or no? No, right?
What way?
Like what you just said. You just say, you're like listing things. For example, like if your friend at school they ask you like, "Hey, where did you go last time? Because I heard that you went on a holiday or went on a journey last week, right? You went to Vũng Tàu, right?" And you say yes. And then he asks you, "Can you tell me about your journey? Was it fun?" And then you said, "Yes, I went to Vũng Tàu," and then you list all of the things you did. List. Do you do that? No, you don't do that, right? Normally you will add your emotion there as well, right? You say, "Wow, oh, I remember, yeah, it was really fun. And the nights before that I couldn't sleep because I looked forward to that, right? And then in the morning I woke up very early, and then I just did my hygiene, okay? Or I washed my face, I brushed my teeth, and then I got ready. Or I just ate some kind of breakfast, and then I got ready to go." You see, so you tell the story to a friend, it will be very different from what you have just told me. So now the thing is, when you do the IELTS test, you need to consider that as just a normal conversation, nothing else. Okay? They are checking or they are testing your ability to communicate very well with the person who you are talking to. You understand? So if your friend just asks you some questions like that, of course you won't speak like a machine. You won't tell him like a machine. You just tell the story, and then you say, "Oh, I remember that last time it was really fun. We were on the trip, and suddenly we saw that one. It was all thing." Or you can talk about the traffic jam we got last time. So okay, right? We started very early, or you can say, "Well, we overlapped a little, so that's why we started the journey very late, somewhere almost at 10 a.m. in the morning, so it was late. And then when we got on the road, it was very busy, right? There was traffic congestion there, and so many cars, so many vehicles, automobiles, motorbikes, all the thing. We got stuck on Avenue 1A for 30 minutes or 1 hour or something like that.
2 hours.
Yeah, so you see, 2 hours, you see. So you have so many things to say. And I don't think if you if you tell that kind of things, then I don't think 2 minutes is even enough. Right? But if you keep listing things, you say, "Oh, I have to say that." You keep listing all the things. Yes, listing things very easy, very short. So you cannot speak even for 1 minute. You understand? Yeah. What happened on the journey? Well, what happened was like we walked there and then we bought this and that. Okay? It was really fun or something strange that happened, things like that. And what form of transport you use? You can say very easily. You say, "Well, yeah, we went there by car because we think that it should save us time or something. It would be much more comfortable compared with public transport, things like that." Okay, and we were very lucky because we even though we got a traffic congestion there, it means that we got stuck on the road for 2 hours, but at least we could sit in the car and then we could listen to music all the time. So at least it was okay. I can imagine that if I had to sit in a bus, it should be a nightmare for me. Something like that. Okay? And then how you felt? Well, I felt very happy. Yeah.
Moving.
What? Bored? Yeah, if you felt bored and you say it. And you felt happy because of this, but you felt bored. Or you can talk about food, right? We try food in some local restaurants now. We call phở, hủ tiếu or something like that. And then, but the good things about the food there is the seafood was really good. Okay, very fresh. And the taste was a little bit different compared with Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, because it's fresh, right? Yeah, I loved it. I love the taste, and I order even more than usual, something like that. Yeah, and then you talk about swimming in the sea, or maybe you went to a swimming pool or whatever. You relax in the hotel, whatever. You just tell the whole story. Got it? Yeah, like that. Now exercise 7. Yeah, because we didn't do much, so we need to continue. Working pairs. Which of the phrases below A to F can you use to introduce the talk, introduce new points, and finish the talk?
Yes.
So how did you do that? What? Introduce the talk. They use be. I'm going to talk about the trip I made. Easy, right? This looks very familiar. Did you do that? Do it now, so fast. Yeah, generally. See, generally, what does that mean?
Often.
In general, do you know in general?
In public.
Not in public. Generally, I felt so, like in summary. When you, after saying or after discussing many points, and you say generally, I felt, in general, I felt, okay, nhìn chung đó, tổng quát hay là chung, thì tôi cảm thấy là sao, yeah. Kind of in general or in summary, yeah. Okay, now, so to introduce the talk, you can use be, like I'm going to talk about the trip I made, right? Now, introduce new points. What do we have? How can we introduce new points? A, during the trip, so that means you introduce a new point, okay? During the trip, I what? I did something, yeah? What else? F, I travel by. Yes, I travel by car, I travel by bus, by train, by airplane, something like that. So introduce new point. You were about, or you are about to talk about the transport, okay? The phone's transport, yeah? What else? D, I learned a lot from the experience, especially. So you introduce a new point, and that is about experience or what you learned, right? What else? C, generally I felt. So you want to discuss about how you felt, yeah? So we use those phrases to introduce new points regarding those 4 questions, okay? They are very important, guys. Yeah? You cannot just talk, you need to learn how to use some linking words or some phrases to connect all of the questions together, okay? And finally, to finish the talk, how can you do that?
A.
Yeah, finally I like to say that, okay? Finally I like to say that the trip was something, yeah? Amazing. Or you can say, oh, the scene was spectacular, something like that. So you learn, yeah? You learn. Guys, to do well, you need to learn some adjectives, adverbs, okay, to describe things better. Just like when you learn literature in Vietnam, right? You always have to learn some good sentences or some kind of adjective, adverb to describe things better. It's very normal, just the same as when you do this, okay? Ha, mình học tập làm văn thì thầy cô cũng dạy mình các câu văn mẫu hay là những câu hay, đúng không? Đấy, miêu tả hay, sẽ hấp dẫn. Hồi xưa cứ mỗi lần tả người là cái gì răng là cái đụng đến là răng là phải trắng đều như hai hàng bắp vậy. Đấy. Tả riết ai cũng giống ai cũng có hàm răng trắng đều như hai hàng bắp. Okay, so we need to learn those kind of common phrases and sentences. Okay. Exercise 8, working pair take turn to give your thoughts. Use phrases from either exercise 3 or 7. Okay, blah blah. Okay, done. Break time, guys. After this, you need to learn those phrases. Okay, practice and do your speaking with those phrases. During the trip, something. And generally, I felt I learned a lot from experience, especially things like that. You have to learn. Okay. Don't wait until you get into the exam and then you say, oh, I need to think about some phrases. No, phrases must be there. Okay. Okay, break time.